Hey world, it's Michael Gascon, the horse guru, and I'm coming with you today to show you the benefits of roping with your gaited horse. Today as my horsey model, I have Miss Dixie. Miss Dixie is a 4-year-old spotted saddle horse filly that we are starting to train and get prepared to find her forever home, and we're gonna be doing some roping off of her. Benefits of roping with your gaited horse, even if she never sees the roping pin, even if she never becomes a competitive rope horse, what we want to be able to do is basically be able to multitask, not really be paying attention to her, and have her go where we want, turn where we want. So the awesome thing, we have some old steer here that are pretty much too big, too slow, and too lazy to come out of a chute. Ropers all over the country are getting rid of steers like this, but we use them to train our ponies. So not only will we expose her and desensitize her to steer and tracking them, but at the same time we will chase them at whatever speed. Not only that, not just chasing and sorting the steer will that help her with, but also we'll need her to get to a certain position. I plan on going over here and heeling a couple, which means I'm gonna track behind them, get on their left side, put her in a position, and then rope their heels and stop her and dally off. The other thing is it really gets the horses where they have no training wheels. So many horses are so well trained when you have two hands and all your attention on the horse. When I'm roping, I'm not a very good roper, so all of my attention has to be on my roping, and I'm not really paying attention to my horse. So today we're gonna ride her around. We have a little snaffle with shanks. I have real thin reins, have my rope off the side here, and I'm gonna go over here and pick a cow out. And when I pick them out, so we're gonna rope Joe, Joe's the pinto here, and we're gonna track his butt until he moves off of the fence for us. Then we're gonna track him here. We're gonna pick up our rope and dally off there. So we have his feet there. As simple as that looks, there's a lot going on at the same time. She has to be more than happy to chase the steer at whatever speed he's going. He didn't go very fast, so she didn't have to go very fast, but if he took off, she would take off. The next thing, even though we're tracking a steer and she's excited about that, she has to be able to stop. No matter how fast we're going, even if we're cantering behind a steer, she has to be willing to stop. The next thing is she has to, no matter how exciting all this is, she has to be able to stop and stand for us to rebuild our loop. So it's great interval training. It's great interval training, highs and lows, peaks and valleys. We might be going fast, we might be swinging our rope fast. Chase up here. And if she has a roper like me that misses, no big deal. But what it'll get is sometimes, you know, you're hanging off the side, trying to deliver a shot, you're not sitting centered, all your attention's not on that horse. Now we're going over the chestnut. His name is Nubby. So we're gonna follow him around. But also, this really helps with you getting the horse one-handed. So look how we pick up our strands, and basically our coils, they kind of go up here by her head, ear, and face. Well, that's to open the window for our dally. So you don't dally with your hand low. We put our hands on our reins all up in their face, and they have to be able to handle that. And then I want her to come right back and relax and stand still as I build my loop again. So beneficial for the gaited horse, because number one, a lot of people don't know the gaited horses sort and work cows amazing. Like, look how she's already keying on that one. Whenever we go into a group, I have to tell her which one by basically holding her up and then letting her go when I pick one. The other thing is it gives them a job and a game to have purpose, so that when we're going around here and we say, hey, let's turn left or turn right, they get really good steering off your legs. They get really good one-handed. So you take a super gaited, super smooth, amazing trail horse like Dixie, and you get her one-handed. Well, now she's about as easy of a trail horse as you can imagine, because you only need one hand. She glides wherever she goes. She can handle all this pressure of me swinging a rope, being all focused on a cow, delivering, stopping, picking my rope up. Whenever I kick one leg and the cow starts kicking on the one leg, it starts slapping the rope around, and she just completely cool with it. And it's hard to believe that this 4-year-old filly's only 4. You would think as calm and quiet as she is with what we're doing, that one, she's a rope horse. No way she could be a hot-blooded gaited horse. And number two, you would think that she's been doing this forever, and quite frankly, she has very little roping. This is probably my third or fourth time roping off of her. The first time was exciting and already, okay, this is my job, this is what I do. We'll come right over here and catch one more. We'll go ahead and get Bucky to make it the trifecta. Notice how she picks up whatever speed he goes. Catch. Look how the rope hits her in the face. She's completely okay with that. Nice, got another catch. And it's amazing, again, if she never sees a rodeo in her life, or if she doesn't become a cattleman's horse, there's so much benefit for your horse being able to accept anything that you're asking of them. And the other thing is for her to be able to ride through cows, around cows. See how she's wanting to chase after them? So beneficial for your gaited horse to be able to do this. For them to be able to move like that and stop on a dime and turn around and be one-handed, where they'll just move off of your leg, go wherever you want, it makes them so much more of a forgiving horse, so much more of a horse that whenever you're out and about, you don't have to be paying attention to. I find as a show trainer, that was one of my biggest dilemmas, getting horses where they're just bulletproof, is as a trainer, I can really micromanage my horse and pay attention to him and get him acting good. When people don't have those same abilities, it makes it where it's difficult because they don't know really what they're looking for or how to keep the horse in check. When you start roping off of a horse, it can be so beneficial because you're really not paying attention to them. So I can send this horse around, not really be picking on her gait or picking on the way that she's riding, other than get me where I want to go and stop. Outside of that, there is no supervision. I'm one-handed here, all my attention and my focus is there at my cow, and it really gets my horse nice and easy, and those are the benefits of roping with your gaited horse. I hope to see you guys at home. Hey, I see a lot of gaited people, they're starting to sort with their horses. You would be amazed the awesome rope horses that a gaited horse can make if you go out there and try. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this, and I'll see you in the next video.